Hello everybody. I hope you've all had a good week. I'm going to talk today about healing through walking and how to get from not being able to walk to walking a healthy amount. Today I'm walking over at Revolution Halls Dog Park in Southeast Portland with Rory, and yesterday I took Rory to her new vet in our new neighborhood and found out that she has arthritis. And I had been walking her less because it was more difficult for her. But the actual answer is to walk her more, to try and get her back to her previous fitness level. And if she needs to be medicated in order to do that, that's preferable to slowing down. But this is a perfect analogy for what the rest of us need to be doing. Those of us who have been sick or immobile or just not getting out and keeping up with our fitness levels, is that it's better to keep moving as long as you're not hurting yourself. So inflammation is a significant concern, and for Rory, we need to kind of find that balance between getting exercise and not causing systemic inflammation. The goal is to get Rory back to what her previous standard was. Before I got sick, it was 4 miles a day. She walked 3 to 5 miles a day. Lately, she's been walking 1.5 miles a day. So somewhere between 1.5 miles and 4 is our goal. But to get there, I have to go back a bit and consider what it was I was doing 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, so 3 years ago. So I literally went from walking 8 steps a day with a great deal of effort to walking 1.5 miles a day. But it took a long time, and I only got out of the wheelchair, or I should say, I only last needed to use my wheelchair 6 months ago. All of the stages in between are simply multiplications of that original 4 steps. And right now, I'm out in this dog park. As you can see, it's quite expansive. And if I want to walk her 2 miles on this walk, then I walk around this 8 times. If you go to Google Maps, you can measure distances, and then you can figure out what your aim is for that day. Now, I am currently setting measurements on different parks. I like to go to the parks because when you're first starting to walk, you need even, flat terrain. It's important that over time you start to develop an ability to walk on uneven terrain, stairs, cracks, grassy knolls. The more that you can challenge your body with uneven terrain, the more muscles you're going to use, the more flexibility you'll have, and over time you'll eventually get to where you're climbing flights of stairs. And that's where I am. I can climb 4 flights of stairs once a week. And right now, walking in this dog park, you can see there's all kinds of uneven terrain. Well, this is something also that the vet mentioned for Rory, is that Rory too needs to not be walking on concrete. It's hard on her joints, so she needs soft earth and uneven terrain, so that it's not constantly the repetitive same spots getting hit, and strengthens all the muscles all around the joints and such. I'll put up some progress sheets, and I'll put in the comments some little techniques that I have found helpful. But if you have questions about how do you get from where you are to a place that you want to be, I might have some tips that I'm happy to share with you. It's not a linear progress from being bedridden to walking as much as you want. There's ups and downs and sideways and everything. But just have the faith that it's possible, and lo and behold, it can be. So that's my message to you all today, and I look forward to talking to you again next week.